Ah, God. I'm in a great mood. Time to call Richie. Let's see if I can ruin his mood. Like a vampire for happiness. What's going on, my man?
Oh, just doing that thing that we do.
Mm-hmm. Feel that. Fueled up, ready to go.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So how goes it, bros?
Not too bad. I gotta say, I'm tired as heck today. I don't make money by using my body. I use my brain to make my money nowadays, and today was just one of them, oh my God, I'm not smart enough for this kind of moments. And it's just busy, lots going on. Good though,
Hell yeah.
It's nice when you're tasked at work, I got a lot going on, a lot of spinning plates, but nothing I can't handle, and it's nice to have a lot going on. That's just the way we work, is perform best under pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Performing under pressure is definitely a strong point in my life as well. I think it's just kind of like one of those family traits that we have.
Oh yeah, I mean it's funny that there was a scientific study. There were I want to say some macaques, or there were some monkeys, right? Some primates, and scientists do fun stuff. You guys are gonna love it. Hit the like and comment if you want more stories like this. Some scientists took some bonobo chimps or whatever, and they put wires directly into their brain in three different areas. I think it was happiness, anxiety, and displeasure, and they hooked them all up to buttons so the monkeys could make themselves feel whatever they wanted. And uncomfortable and anxiety were like the two most common things that they wanted. Yeah, like apparently humans as well crave this like almost anxious state.
I mean, it makes sense though, because if you're just sitting there with nothing really going on, nothing really pressing, you're not overly motivated to get anything done.
Mm-hmm.
And get to it when I get to it. Okay, which usually ends up being a lot longer than you planned for, if you even planned at all.
Well, I mean, if you think about like video games and stuff too, people want a challenge. I mean, anytime I play a video game, like Minecraft, great example. I never play in creative mode, where you can't get hurt and you have infinite amounts of everything. I prefer the struggle of, I can get hurt, there's a challenge here. And I think that's one of the reasons why most games have that, like, difficulty slider. Hey, some people want hard. There's a whole genre nowadays for sycophants that want the hardest of difficulties. Souls-likes. Yeah.
And sometimes it's just not fun to play it at all, unless it's hard. And that's, you go through a game, right? For instance, like my son, he ended up wiping out my childhood quest on Ocarina of Time. Just fine, I guess. In hindsight, doesn't matter. But it's like, oh man, the nostalgia, that sucks. And the reason being is that he wanted to use the Game Shark with it. And I'm like, I already have everything. Like, there's nothing else you can get in the game. Like, how much easier do you want it to be?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I don't continue to play that quest.
No, that's a great point. I mean, back in my high school days, Diablo 2, that was like my big thing, right? And I'd spend hours, dozens of hours, grinding and working really hard to get all the best gear. And then at one point, I had found a character editor. It's just a program where you can just change all of your character statistics and give them whatever. And I enjoyed it for about 1 week and then was completely done with everything because it took all the fun out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, just completely wiped it out for you. Absolutely.
Which, I mean, in life, that's something I've been indulging more into in the last couple of weeks, few months or whatever. Just trying to put more on my plate and seeing how much I can handle until it's the breaking point of, oh, I'm letting everybody down, including myself, because I set all these tasks and goals and fail to meet them. So, it's just do more. I mean, take more shots. I'll hit more scores,
Yeah, absolutely. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Right.
So, yeah, absolutely. It just, eased into it, obviously. I know you're not an idiot. You know, you're just adding things slowly until you get to that point where you feel like, okay, this is probably enough for me for now. You know, but yeah, absolutely. If you get, you know, everything's too routine and it's the same shit over and over again, you end up getting bored with that. You know, you should always be looking for more to do. One more thing to get done. One more check mark. One more phone call. Yep, all set.
One more, you know, price comparison. Checking out that dollar cost average.
You know, stupid shit. It's like I definitely, like, I got a lot on my plate all the time. Don't get me wrong. There's never a dull moment in my life. But even on the days that, like for instance, today, I don't have. It's rare as fuck, but I don't really have anything going on today after work. So me and a friend of mine, who I also work with, we decided we're going to go do some fishing. So I'm on my way to go meet up with him to go do some fishing. Because instead of just sitting around doing absolutely nothing, you know, I want to do something. And fishing obviously is a passion of mine, and I don't get to do it nearly enough, you know, compared to what I used to. I just got so much shit going on these days. It's like, oh man, the good old days of being able to go, you know, 3-4 days a week, you know, at least one day on the weekends, those are over for me. But it's like, oh man, I've been balls to the wall, nonstop, rushing from here to there to do this, to do that, deadlines, and this, everything's on a timeline, and blah, blah, and blah. You don't have anything to do today. All right, let me find something to do today.
Right,
you know?
yeah.
So, I feel that. Can't get bored. I don't know, I don't like to get bored.
Worst part is you know, it's easy enough to distract yourself nowadays. You know, between
oh my lord,
you know, playing video games, watching YouTube, you know, fucking around on Facebook or whatever, you know, just scrolling Amazon or the marketplaces. There's so many ways to just waste away your time, and I definitely did that way too much for the past 20 years.
Realistically, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna, you know, let's be real here, guys.
Yeah, let's not fake it, bro. It's not like, oh man, over the last 6 months. No, it's been 20
No,
years.
I've been a piece of shit for years. I've been practicing hard at it.
Yeah, like so hard. And,
just ask my ex-wife, my ex-girlfriends, my parents. You know,
yeah, all that shit.
The comment section on our videos.
Yeah, you know, like the whole nine, bro. But at least it's all across the board. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're not
right.
playing favorites.
Yeah. I offend everyone. It's just some people can take it better. Thank you, Richie.
Some people can take it. Yeah, it's true. It's exactly what it is. And some of it's in good fun, and some of it's not good.
I am rarely malicious to people. Like, I'll say some mean stuff, but like, I don't really mean stuff. You know what I mean?
Right, dude. Absolutely. Like, and I'm like my wife says, I don't have a filter. You know what I mean? Like, it's true. Like, I really don't like we talked about this before. Like, yeah, I thought about it before I said it, and it probably didn't sound that great, but I fucking said it anyway.
Yeah, but then I just said it anyways. It was like, nah, fuck it. Yeah.
Like, because it, you know, I'm like you said, I'm not out to, like, you know, offend anybody, hurt anybody, but like a lot of the shit that I say that some people don't find funny, I did find funny. That's why I fucking said it.
Yeah. So I sent there was this clip from the TV show Shameless, right? And it was a joke about Dungeons and Dragons, and it was framed using a clip from the show Shameless, and it was more or less about a father throwing knives at his kids, and one of the kids is like, oh man, I caught it one time, he looked so proud of me, and I sent it to Bob and Matt thinking, oh, they'll get a kick out of this. Bob was like, dude, what the fuck, this is not okay. I was like, dude, this is hilarious, like, this is comedy.
What do you mean not okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, look at you. Did my short offend you?
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. Like, I didn't even take the picture. I just stole it from somewhere else. You fuck.
Yeah, hey, man, as someone who's been there and done that, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, some people get out of it with a bunch of problems, and some people, you know, get out of their problems.
Right. That's exactly what happens to.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. The first 25 years of my life, I was super depressed about, my childhood. It definitely wasn't what I would recommend. And as an adult, it definitely took a long time to just be like, oh, hey, don't be a puss about it. What's that going to do? You're going to bitch and moan all your fucking life and, oh, hey, I have problems because this happened. Or do you want the story to be, yeah, this happened to me and I don't know, I can't fucking change it, so I'm just going to be the boss I am.
Right. Yeah, adapt and overcome, motherfucker. That's the Marine Corps way. But, fucking A. Hide behind your problems the rest of your fucking life and woe is me bullshit? Or
yeah, man, victim mentality doesn't serve anybody.
No, it really doesn't. You know what I mean? It doesn't affect the people around you as much as it affects you, but it still plays a part in everybody's life.
What's the saying? 90% of people don't care and 10% are happy it happened to you and not them.
Right.
It's like, I've said that a couple of times. Yeah, and people freeze when they hear that shit. It's like, holy fuck, that's a dark way to look at life. Is it though? Is it? Because realistically, I don't give a fuck about what 90% of people tell me about their personal stories. Like, hey, lady at work was telling me about her kid and how they got to go to school for trying to get their drivers. I don't give a fuck, lady. Honestly, I'm gonna forget all this. And realistically, you just keep pushing it, and 10% of the time, I'm just happy that you're having problems and it's not mine.
Yeah, and it's not my problem because everybody's got their own fucking problems.
Yo, for real. And it was the same thing with the whole spotlight syndrome. Everybody deals with this, where they think they're the center of the attention. Like, you get a little bit of a zit forming on your cheek and you think everybody's looking at you. Nah, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. All. Because I ain't looking at everybody else's cheek. I don't look at their shoes to see if they're tied right. Exactly.
98% of people aren't going to notice that, motherfucker.
Yep.
You're letting it ruin.
Exactly. And it's like, oh, everybody else is maybe as attentive in conversation, in just how they operate through life. Most people are probably as attentive as I am. I forget and miss a bunch of stuff. So realistically, man, people just don't care and don't know. In reverse order, they don't know and then they don't care.
Right, they don't know, so they don't know that they should care, or whatever have you. Whether care or not, they should care is not the proper way to say that. But if people don't know about it, then they don't know about it.
So yeah, do me a solid, guys. If you're listening up to this point, if you're 12 and a half minutes in, put "I don't know" or "I don't care" in the fucking comment.
Right, one of the two. It's either you don't know or you don't care.
Yeah. Or I don't know that I don't care. Yeah, I don't care that I don't know. Honestly, it's a mix of both, because fuck it.
Yeah, all right. I'll give you that. That's true. Mm-hmm. That is well played.
It's
throw it up, guys. Let us know. And
something I didn't know. Dude, this happened. I don't know why this was not covered more in social media. That Elon Musk is not the CEO of Tesla anymore?
No, that kind of went down 3 weeks ago or so.
Yeah, but it just happened. I didn't hear anybody say a fucking peep about it. It was a week later. I texted you. I was like, "Is this a hoax? Did this actually occur?" And you're like, "Yeah." I'm just surprised it wasn't covered more.
Well, because the Doge thing and the fucking
the rest of the world's falling apart. I get it.
And Tesla, the whole him being requested to step down as CEO and him stepping down from Doge, it happened at the same time. They were within a couple of days of each other.
Oh, so is he not in charge of Doge anymore?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ! No, this is me first time hearing it. Reaction video.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, cool. Whatever. Honestly, I don't know why he was fucking around doing anything. Why should he be part of it?
Well, yes and no. I agree. And I obviously am not part of what they've got going on, so I don't know all the fine details.
We need to caveat this with the same conversation I have with my father all the time. Remember, split things into two buckets. One, you care about, and the other, things you can actually affect.
Things you can actually affect.
Yeah.
And these are things that I can't actually affect.
Yeah, no.
I really don't. So and in turn makes it so I don't really care either. But he was, when he did take over Twitter, he walked in there in his shit can a lot of
bunch
people.
of folks.
And a lot of people. And a lot of it was, work from home positions and shit too. But a lot of it was, management, in an office, whatever. And he shit canned a ton of people. And then when they asked him, they said, how could you just go in there and fire all these people? He was like, it turns out you really don't need all those people. You don't need most of them.
Yeah, that's yep.
So that's really all he did. That's all he was doing. And it's fucked up. Like, there's certain people, you see the interviews and the people are like, oh my God, because of these cuts, like, I lost my job. And, now it's like, well, what am I going to do to feed my family and everything? It's like, yeah, all right, the woe is me. That's the woe is me. That's the people that are whining and bitching about it. But let's look at it from the other side. Like, you were one of those positions that probably wasn't needed.
Oh, yeah. I was talking, one of my, by and by, we work for the same department, and she was leaving to go home for the day. She was like, yeah, I got an hour and a half drive to get home. I was like, holy shit, that's so far away. I can't believe you do this. She's like, well, normally I only have to come to the office 2 days a month. And I was like, oh, God damn it. Like, wait.
So it makes it worth it.
Well, I'm just like, man, can't believe I go to work to an office every day, even though, except for what's occurring right now, for the most part, I don't need to be in an office ever at all.
Right.
The fuck?
Well, and who knows, he said the new commish is pro off-site work, so.
Oh, yeah, and, I mean, okay, so by and by, I've had a couple of my coworkers leave to go to a different department, the Agency of Human Services or something like that, and it's 1 day a month they need to go into the office. Yeah.
That's wild.
1 day a month, and I was like, holy shit, that's like, pretty insane. And my coworker who just put in an application, definitely getting the job, she's for sure gonna go. She was saying that, yeah, it's work from home. I was like, no, that's work remote. She's like, yeah, work from home. I was like, yeah, if you want to be at home.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to be home about it,
like,
that's
imagine
fine.
if I could take my laptop and I could just go to fucking Germany for 2 weeks. As long as I log in, I still get my weekends. Like, I don't have to use vacation time. I mean, it's literally the whole digital nomad thing. Depending on how much it would save me, I might just run the numbers for fun in my own head, right? Could I move to Da Nang, Vietnam, and then just fly back to the States every month for, like, my office meeting?
I mean, you could,
right, in my head, I'm like, holy shit, these are, like, possibilities in my life nowadays, versus, me a couple years ago, never would have been thinking anything about this new type of life I could make for myself.
Like, yeah, exactly. And $1,000, $1,100, and obviously the price always goes up in the future. But the price of the plane ticket once a month about $1,000 currently. Yeah. And then it's like, well, okay, so whatever you're paying to live
that's
there,
for round trip,
plus the $1,000. It's like, yeah, but all right. But then, am I saving that $1,000 on everything else? Probably.
Well, so that's the thing, is like, okay, if I just stayed in a 3 or 4 star hotel, right? They rank it as a 5 star. Realistically, it's a 3-4 star hotel, but we're talking like Marriott, like a nice fucking hotel, right? Yeah, it's gonna be $500 a month. I've already, like, I've been looking at this a bunch of times. Honestly, it'll be a little bit cheaper because I'm looking at, like, Hanoi. So it'll probably be like $350 to $400 for 30 continuous nights at a hotel. And that comes with, breakfast, room cleaning, you got laundry on site, like the whole fucking deal. And if I want to do laundry, dude, I have to go to the coin-operated laundromat as it is here in fucking Vermont. If I'm doing that in Vietnam, I'm definitely going to save goddamn money. I'm going to do fluff and fold. I'm going to pay some bitch to just, like, wash all my shit and then fold it real pretty, like, put it in a big bag that says Pat on the top.
Right. Yeah, done.
And same thing, like, food, it's so goddamn expensive. I go down to the store, $100 for a sack of groceries.
All day.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not door dashing. I don't really eat out very much. Maybe once per week, honestly. Probably less. And even then, it's a couple $100 a month. There's no fucking way, even if I ate out every single meal, that it would be half of what I pay here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I told you, man. Like I can't even walk in the Dollar General without spending $100.
Dude, fucking hell. And it's not gonna be getting better.
No.
And like, what realistically do I think that Vietnam's import and tariff problems with China are? Probably not a lot, right? It's America and those countries. It's not those countries and those countries. Like, not all of Asia is fucking all of Asia. Although, right. I just want to be the one fucking all of Asia. God,
you want to be the one fucking all of Asia. No, yeah, exactly.
I mean, honestly, if those ladyboys keep looking that goddamn good, I'm just going to play in the dirt.
You're like, get over here, baggage.
I mean,
can I say that? Is anybody offended? Go ahead, throw it up.
Yeah, we're 21 minutes in. Fuck them anyhow.
Fuck them anyhow.
Well, no, literally, fuck them. Like, honestly, if I'm going to Thailand and I'm going to be banging Asian ladyboys, like, yeah, it's whatever. They got that cute little ass. Yeah, tiny hips. That's all I need. They got the long hair. They're pretty. You can't tell which they are until you get them undressed anyway. So whatever.
Yeah, like at that point, God damn it, I paid for this.
Yeah, well, it's like, yeah, exactly. It's like that Blues Traveler song. Whatever the waitress brings, smile and be happy.
yeah. Whatever the waitress brings, I won't drink it, and it'll always be full.
Yep. Yeah. God damn. Is John Pauper still alive? Let's just check real quick. John Pauper. I like that it brings up my recent searches. Is John Pauper still alive? I do this every month or two. Yeah, no, he's still not dead.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's why I keep looking this up. I would have known the results.
I would have.
Yeah, like I would stop searching when it finally is like, yelp. This guy's giant. I mean, he's only 58. Don't get me wrong, but he looks like he's dead a year ago.
Oh, dude, that's like, I don't even remember his freaking name now, but he's a delivery driver for one of the hydraulic stores that I deal with. And this guy looks like hell, and he's not even 52 yet. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
51, 52 later this year. This guy looks like hell. And it's like, hey, man, like, what's up with you? My warehouse guy asked me the other day, he's like, dude, what the fuck? What's your problem? And he's like, I used to work for that place. And I had a local city truck in the yard. And he's like, I used to work for them. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, the city? He's like, yeah. Well, what happened, man? They fired me for drinking all the time.
Oh, well.
And it's
okay.
And it's like,
tracks.
Were you drinking on the job? He's like, yeah. It's like, well, that's the fucking problem. And then I didn't have a job for 10 years, so I was drunk all the time. It's like,
well, you didn't have to do the 10 years and be drunk all the time. Like, you could have taken a fucking hint.
Yeah, you could have figured some shit out there, bud. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that's literally like how to tell if you have a drug problem. Like, if it's drug use or drug abuse, is if it negatively impacts your life. If there are reasons for you to stop doing it and you continue to do so in those moments anyways. And it's like, if you're drinking on the fucking job, that's drug abuse. Like, that's the problem.
It's still, everything's still getting done. So, I know a couple people that, so I know a couple people that alcohol didn't affect, it obviously did affect in negative ways, but not professionally. And that's good, because if you can't kick it, at least it didn't fuck you over, I guess.
Well, I mean, I'm a great example. I drink way too fucking much, and I still hold down a job. I only drink at night, unless it's the weekend. I mean, hey, man, Saturday,
and you're not showing up to work fucking hammered, you know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah, exactly. I'm running
there's team. Like a functioning alcoholic, is like, wow, good for you that you weren't able to kick your habit and you were able to still perform. And then you got the people that are just alcoholics. And it's like, damn well this is not right. Like, you can't hold down a job. You can't maintain a steady any goddamn thing. Like, that this is a fucking problem.
No.
That's abuse.
Yeah, I mean, I worked with a guy who would always have Scope mouthwash with him. right? Because he was drinking on the job, and then he'd go to the bathroom, have a couple of shots out of his little flask or whatever he was keeping, and then he'd swish and spit, and okay, I don't know what's up with that dude. And then a year goes by or whatever. Great guy, loved him, worked with him, all the time. Great, really good worker. And one of my older coworkers, she finally tells me, she's like, he's like drunk all the time, right? Like that's what's going on. I was like, you think he gets drunk off that mouthwash? She's like, no, he's definitely just drinking on the job. It's like, oh, this is,
That was like
I worked on like construction sites, that was what it was, right? But when you work in like a government building, it's like, oh, this guy's fucked all day.
Yeah, dude, that's how my old boss way back in the day was. And it's like, why is he always going down, halfway down aisle 1? And then it's like, all right, he was kind of smart about it because he didn't want anybody knowing, especially, me who worked for him. It's like, and he'd always print off, a spot check or whatever have you. And it's like, wow, he's always going down and checking something in aisle 1. And finally, it's like, fuck it, I'm going to go rummaging around. And it's like, oh yeah, is a full-blown alcoholic. That's not cool, man. But he was at work every goddamn day. He did his job. He actually did get off the booze once the doctor was like, yeah, you better fucking knock it off. Right. But he, for the longest time, was drunk all day, every fucking day. But he was a great dude. We've talked about it, like investment-wise. Like, he is the reason that, like, retirement-wise, I'm on the track that I'm on. Because he had a conversation with me when I first started working for him, and he said, do this. If you can do this, do it now. And I did what he told me, and I've done what he's told me to do thereafter, and it's worked out great.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's nice when you get good advice from somebody. I mean, it's advice worth following,
Advice worth following. It's like, am I going to be the guy that says, he's got a problem, his bottle's down there? No, I'm not going to be the guy that puts him under, the spotlight for it, but I'm going to keep an eye on him because I care about him.
Yeah.
So big difference. Oh, shit. I'm going to the dam. I just drove right by the road.
You were just too excited.
Well, I forgot where we were going. We're not going to the spot we usually go to. So I'm heading to the spot which is, you got to go past where I'm supposed to go to get to the spot that I usually go. So I'm just a little, off kilter here,
Oh man, Magic the Gathering's getting pretty exciting right now. There's a big set coming out next couple of weeks. Final Fantasy crossover.
Oh, nice. That'll be exciting.
Oh yeah, it's crazy expensive right now, and it will continue to be. Yeah, it's going to be really fucking expensive.
It's two huge names, dude. You got Magic, you got Final Fantasy.
So you know how they do collector boxes, right? Sometimes.
Yeah.
If you can find a place to buy it, it's about $750 right now.
Nice.
It hasn't come out yet. Yeah.
Amazing.
So whatever supply, small amount thereof, comes out, a bunch of people are going to fucking open it. Like, that's just how people work.
Right.
So, yeah. I got some pre-orders in. Thank you, Amazon, you dumb fucking bitches. So
got them in
Amazon pre-orders work for Magic the Gathering is the second pre-orders come up, I put a bunch in. Like, the second product is available, I pre-order hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of stuff. Because you don't pay until they ship it.
Right.
And as time goes by and they do spoilers, like, they give you previews of the set, people get more excited and the price goes up and up and up and up. Yeah, Amazon just keeps whatever the lowest you've ever had. So, like, I got crazy locked in low numbers. I'm going to double my money.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking bloodbath, and I am loving it.
Excellent stuff, sir. Hey, on that
Speaking
note,
of excellent stuff, you've got something to go do. Yeah. Hell yeah, cuz. It's been a blast. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, absolutely, cuz. I'll talk to you later.
Peace.
Peace.